I'm CR head football coach Frank Borba, and 3 Deep coverage starts right now.
Good evening and welcome to 3 Deep coverage alongside Victor Anguiano. I'm Manny Machado. It's already week 3 of the high school football season.
Tonight we had 6 high school games, 3 of which were played here on the North Coast. And can you believe college football kicks off tomorrow? Humboldt State opens their season in Texas, while CR will be at home to face Monterey Peninsula.
But we get started at the site of tomorrow's CR opener, and that's Arcata's Redwood Bowl. St. Bernard's is off to a 2-0 start. Everything has gone right for the Crusaders in the early goings. They've outscored their opponents 81-21. Tonight, they made their way to Arcata. The Tigers still in search of their first win as the Tigers looking to get the offense going at Redwood Bowl. First quarter, Will Omi, and he's going to break some tackles. He's in for the first touchdown of the night. 6-0 Crusaders. SB. Then on the onside kick, Lisandro Carrillo picks up the ball, takes it back. He stopped, but a nice run later in the first. More from Omi in the running game. The senior QB goes to the left. Look what he does to the Arcata defender. Look out, Omi in for his second touchdown of the night. 12-0 St. Bernard's. Arcata's offense responds. Everett Halikas makes the grab of the end zone for the score. It's now a 12-6 game still in the first quarter. Omi goes right up the middle for his third touchdown of the night. The 2-point conversion was good, making it a 20-6 game. The Crusaders win 47-14. Omi with 3 rushing and 2 passing touchdowns. Luke Fairfield had 2 touchdown catches. St. Bernard's is 3-0. Arcata still winless at 0-3. Eureka is 2 for 2 this season. Well, it took a little while for the Loggers to get going last week. Their offense is averaging 41 points a contest. The Loggers going on the road for the second time this season at Scotts Valley. This is the first time in 2 years the two teams have met. Back in 2016, it was the Falcons earning a 21-7 win at Albee Stadium. But tonight, Eureka gets a little revenge. They shut out Scotts Valley 42-0. Cruz Montana with 263 passing yards and 3 touchdowns. Tice Mullins, who played well on defense, also had a touchdown. Del Norte was at Eureka, and the Warriors getting the job done on the road. They dominate the home team 44-0. Del Norte improves to 3-0. They host Brookings Harbor next week. And McKinleyville gets its first win of the season, 24-6 at San Rafael. Their last victory was almost 2 years ago, so the Panthers players and coaches have reason to be happy tonight. Caleb Martinez with a pair of touchdowns.
It's been a tough week for Hoopa. The team didn't know if they were going to play their home opener because of the Mill Creek 1 fire, but crews were able to reach containment, and the Warriors were able to face Etna tonight. Hoopa looking to bounce back after getting blown out by Galileo last Saturday. Midway through the first, Carlos Aguilar picks off Parker Finley. Warriors recover the ball at their 5-yard line. Ensuing Hoopa possession. Warriors weren't playing around running the ball. They pound the ball all the way down the field. They pick up more than 20 yards on the play, and they almost took out the camera guy. Later in the drive, Milton Mabry finds Aguilar alone. The junior doing it on both sides of the ball. He goes untouched for a 50-yard touchdown. Warriors up 6-0 after they were not able to convert a 2-point conversion in the second. William Reynolds makes a 12-zip Hoopa. To the Lions' credit, they tried to get something going late in the game. Late in the quarter, after picking off Mabry, 4th and goal with less than 5 seconds before halftime, Aguilar again breaks up Finley's pass to Trevor Downey. Hoopa goes on to win 24-7. Head coach Willie Sims gets his first W with the Warriors. Next Saturday, they will be in Eureka to face St. Bernard's.
The Southern Humboldt and 8-man football 1-0 South Fork made its home debut tonight facing Upper Lake. The Cougars were on the road for the second straight week. Last Friday, they traveled all the way to Virginia City, Nevada, so tonight's trip, a little easier. Out to Miranda. First half action, C.J. Van Meter fakes the ball, keeps it himself for the touchdown. 12-0 South Fork. More from the Cubs offense And Van Meter, another touchdown from the senior. It's now 18-0 for the home team. Second quarter, Van Meter finds Aiden Gallagher in the end zone for the touchdown. 24-0 Cubbies at the break. The Cubs win big, 48-6. Van Meter with 121 yards passing, 4 touchdowns. Cody Wyatt had 130 rushing yards and an interception for the touchdown. Cubs improving to 2-0 on the season.
Ferndale had a busy bye week after the Wildcats were shut out by Del Norte in Week 1. The team will face Willits in their home opener on Saturday. The Wildcats, who only have 19 players on the roster, were not able to stop Del Norte's offense. The defense allowed 40 points, over 300 yards, and 5 touchdowns. Head coach Clint McClure will be looking for his first win with the Wildcats.
It's always nice when you go on the road and then you know, tough go out there, and so it's really nice to come back to home. It eliminates the travel, and you know, our student athletes are pretty excited about coming out here and performing in our home opener.
Just a lot of preparation for Willits, just taking it 1 week at a time, so we basically just had 2 weeks to focus on one team, and hopefully that benefits us on Saturday. We just got to block till the whistle, running backs got to run hard, and we just got to play our hearts out.
The team's Fortuna State Championship hangover is over. After scoring 6 points in their home opener, the offense exploded in Week 2, beating Galt's 44-13. Next up for Fortuna is James Logan. In Week 1, the Colts lost to the Loggers by more than 20 points. The game is scheduled at Husky Field. Kickoff is set for 7:30.
And we are just getting started here on 3 Deep Coverage. Humboldt State has a big task in its opener tomorrow, going up against Midwestern State.
Also, CR has named their starting quarterback for tomorrow's home opener. We'll tell you who it is and preview their matchup with Monterey Peninsula.
Stay with us. More 3 Deep Coverage right after this.
Hello, this is St. Bernard's coach Matt Tomlin, and you're watching 3 Deep Coverage. Boom!
Hi, this is Officer Jenkins with the Eureka Police Department. I'm the School Resource Officer for Eureka, and you're watching 3 Deep Coverage.
Welcome back. College football is finally back. HSU and CR will open the season on Saturday. The Jacks begin their farewell tour in Texas against Midwestern State, while the Corzires hope this is the year they can begin to steal the hearts of Humboldt County. Here is Week 1 sideline pass.
HSU is saying goodbye to football after nearly 100 years of existence. The university decided to cut the program due to the lack of resources. Despite the fallout, the players are not throwing in the towel for this season.
It's going to be in our hearts forever. So no, I don't forget about it. I don't block it out. I actually kind of use it as fuel. You know, one last ride. Let's go do it.
Humboldt State has reached the playoffs once since joining the Great Northwest Athletic Conference in 2008. The Jacks are kicking off the year with 3 of their first 4 games on the road.
I think, you know, it's a mindset. If we keep telling ourselves that and tell everybody telling us that it's going to be a hard trip, then we're going to have that in our head. So we don't focus on that. We focus on the game.
We're pretty acclimated to playing football in any heat, and I don't think it's going to be too much of a factor when it comes to game day.
"17 is a special number for CR football. The Corzires haven't finished above 500 since 2001. Head coach Frank Borba believes Brody Lucero can lead the team to the promised land.
He earned it throughout fall camp. I mean, his whole preparation, both in the spring, the offseason, and last year as a redshirt, that set him up to win the job.
Every day I try to come out and prepare myself for game-like experiences, so I'm coming out here trying to go through everything in my head. So, I mean, every read I have to go through, every progression.
Their first test of the year will be against Monterey Peninsula. Last year, CR was a touchdown away from upsetting the Lobos on the road. Lucero is tired of the Corzires being labeled as the underdogs.
Every team we ever go against is always overlooking us. Last year, I think these guys did not think we had a chance, and we came out and shocked them a little bit. But I mean, this is huge for us to come out and shock the entire state of California and just let people know that we're ready to ball and we're ready to play.
And it's week 3 of the high school football season, and we've had a couple weeks to see just what all the HDN teams have to offer in the early going. For the question of the week, we asked one of the experts his selection on who will win the Big Four champion this season.
Based on what my insiders are telling me at this point in time, and based on what I've seen and what I've heard, I think Eureka is definitely the team to beat in the Big Four conference. But I'm very impressed with how well all 4 teams are playing in the Big Four conference, and going into week 3, they have a combined record of 7-1. So I think there's going to be a lot of parity in the Big Four this year, but I think the Loggers are going to be the team to beat.
All right, Victor. So in the Big Four right now, you have Eureka, you have St. Bernard's, you have Del Norte, all undefeated. Fortuna at 1-1. They'll play tomorrow night. Who do you got winning the Big Four?
I think it's going to be St. Bernard's. I think what Coach Tomlin and Will Omi are doing with that offense is pretty impressive. And, I mean, they're the rookies on the block, but they have a lot of proof, and they're showing that they can play with the big boys.
I'm going to go with the defending champs. That would be Eureka. The Loggers again off to another great start. They have quarterback Cruz Montana and experience both on offense and defense. So I think Eureka is going to get that title. Once again, only time will tell later in this season. Let's check out the action under the lights tonight. Eureka victorious at Scotts Valley, 42-0. St. Bernard's winning at Arcata, 47-14. Del Norte shutting out Eureka, 44-0. McKinleyville in the win column, 24-6 at San Rafael. South Fork in its home opener, victorious 48-6 against Upper Lake. And then Hoopa, also opening at home, gets the 24-7 victory against Etna. Don't forget, you can watch a replay of tonight's show on the Redwood News website at KIM-TV.com.
Just go to the sports page and click on the 3 Deep link. You can also go to our Twitter page for all the latest local scores.
Thanks for watching 3 Deep coverage. We'll see you again next Friday night for week 4 of the high school football season. Have a great Labor Day weekend.